Only 2 hours late, but it didn't matter. Former President Donald Trump arrived to a packed house at the Salem Civic Center this evening.
And thousands of people waited in line to hear the Republican candidate speak, some camping out overnight. Trump arrived late from a rally earlier in the day outside Charlotte. He was escorted from the Roanoke Airport to the Civic Center around 5 p.m. by a motorcade of Secret Service agents.
Several GOP candidates and representatives, including Governor Glenn Youngkin, gave speeches before Trump took the stage around 5:30.
And your hometown station had team coverage throughout the day, covering every angle of the rally.
We begin tonight with WDBJ7's Joe DeShiel, who brings us the highlights of Trump's speech.
Former President Donald Trump arrived at the Salem Civic Center an hour and a half behind schedule. But the supporters who traveled from near and far and waited for several hours to hear him speak didn't seem to mind.
There's a lot of people. This is a lot of people. What's going on with Virginia? We're going to win Virginia, you know that. We got to get out and vote.
In many ways, it was a typical speech for the former president, well over 90 minutes long, bouncing from one issue to another, a long and winding litany of grievances against the campaign of Vice President Kamala Harris.
And I'd like to begin with a very simple question for you to answer, if you don't mind. Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago?
There were some local additions. He brought members of the Roanoke College women's swim team on stage, for example, as he highlighted the issue of transgender athletes in women's athletics.
Does everybody know what we call Salem, Virginia? Championship City! Time to win the national championship, Virginia, and elect Donald J. Trump, President of the United States.
A long line of speakers, including Governor Glenn Youngkin, made the case that Virginia is in play, despite recent polls that Kamala Harris maintains a substantial lead in the Commonwealth. Trump told the crowd he could prevail in Virginia with their help.
Together, we will fight, 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 and we will win, win, win. Thank you.
The former president said he came here for one simple reason. We believe we can win Virginia, he said. The polls tell a different story, but Tuesday will tell us whether that's just wishful thinking or a real possibility. At the Salem Civic Center, Joe DeShiel, WDBJ7.